Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about Argparse. So what is Argparse? Argparse is a Python module for creating command line arguments with built-in validation and auto-generated help. And this is an example of how you would run it. So Python, the name of the script, --IP and the IP address itself, --username admin in this example, --password and the password itself, --command and the command itself, which is a string. Okay, and this is how you would access the help section. So Python, the name of the script, --help. Okay, so we are importing Argparse, the Argparse module, and we are also importing the connect handler class from the Netmiko module. Okay, so first is we are creating a argument parser object to handle the command line input. Okay, so this is how we are doing it. So we are, like I said, we are creating an object which is argument parser, and we have this description argument, and this is the string or the description itself. So connect to a device and run a command. And in this case, we are assigning this expression into a variable called parser, which is now a argument parser object. Okay, and next is we are defining command line arguments. So we are calling this add_argument method from this object parser, right? And we are passing in the arguments. So --IP. So we are saying that this is a required argument, and this is what we see in the help section. And metavar, so we are making it empty, but this is also shown in the help section, and you can specify the name that you would see in the help section. So I'm going to show you this metavar later, but now let's just focus on the other arguments. So here --username, and this is true as well, right? Same here. So we see this login username. So next is password, required as well, right? And login password, and --device type. So the device type is Cisco _IOS_telnet, and yeah, and there's the metavar is also empty. And last but not least is the command argument. So --command, this is also required. So metavar is empty as well. Okay, so next is parse arguments into a namespace object, which acts like a container for the arguments. So this now holds all the parsed arguments as attributes, because here we are calling this parse args method, and we are assigning this expression to a variable called args. Okay, and next is we are building a device dictionary for Netmiko using parsed arguments. So this is the namespace object, or a container, like we said. So we are accessing the device type, right? We are accessing the IP, username, and password. So this is like a key value pair, but here we are using a dot notation. Okay. And next is we connect to the device and run the given command, which is in our case I'm going to select show run or show IP interface brief. Okay, so let me go ahead and run this command or script. So Python, what's the name of the, yeah. So I'm going to use a host name instead of IP, which also works. So IP. So next is username, which is rviews, password, which is rviews, and command show IP interface brief, and run it. So it says the following arguments are required. So username, do have the username. Oh, it's incorrect. Spelling is incorrect. Okay. Okay, now we are having an issue logging into the router. So let me try another router. So it happens because this is a route server. Sometimes you're not able to connect, but let me go ahead and use another one. Hopefully this one works. Okay, so I'm going to use another command because looks like this is the show IP interface brief is not being recognized. So I'm going to use show IP BGP sum. See if this command works. Yeah, it works. Okay, so that's how you would use arguments in the command line. Let me see. I want to try this. I want to try, because this is like key value pair. So I'm gonna, instead of password, I'm gonna say, oh, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Let's try this. Trying to see if this works. Password. Not following the sequence. Yeah, it works as well. So it works. So we don't have to worry about the sequence of the arguments. Let me try this. So let me remove this and put it at the end and see if it works still. So oops, IP, yeah, it works. And like I mentioned earlier, let me do this. So to access the help section, you can do this command. So let me just show you this. So metavar. So we don't see the metavar here because it's empty. So let's try to add IP ADDR. Save it and access the help section again. Yeah, this is how you would use the metavar. So I didn't use it because I think it's really, it's easy to understand that this is referring to the IP address, right? So I just put empty instead of specify a name. All right, so that's how you would use Argparse or the Python Argparse. So basically, this is how you would use this because you can specify the arguments in the command line without editing the code itself. All right, so hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.